Hello, this is the man who eats toast, and today I'm going to do you a tutorial on the most compact up and down piston elevator ever. Also, basically I've put them in a different section. This is the yellow section, which is the main starting area, not repeatable because it deals with the activation of the whole up mechanism. And then there's the blue area here, which is repeatable every 4 blocks, and that's nice and easy. And then there's the yellow section at the top, which is just activating the down mechanism. So yes, so basically you click that button and it'll activate that, and then you can go down the elevator, and then at the bottom you'll find there's a button that'll send you up the elevator. Cool. Now the good thing is you can get out, it gives you enough time to get out. If you miss that, doesn't matter, you can click that any moment and you can just go straight down. Also, it's good, it's very player friendly, one button to activate it on either side. Also, if you accidentally don't go in the middle, when you press the button you'll be ejected from the system, so then since it won't work anyway, it's better to tell you that it won't work and eject you from the system if you're not in the middle. Also, if you're in the middle to begin with, just after this comes down, there's a problem if you do somehow get it. It does take a little while to get down, depending on how high it is, but normally it's not too long. Anyway, if when you're going up it, you change from middle and you get stuck by there, because it's naturally off, it'll stop you from having to break any of the mechanism to get out, and you can just wait for the down mechanism to activate, and you can go down to the bottom. So there we go. I will show you how to make this now. Right, let's start at the start. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a basic outline of the main tunnel-y contraption bit. Whatchamacallit, the shaft, the thing in front of the shaft, whatever the technical word for that is, you're going to want to make a basic outline of that. Then, after 3 blocks on the ground, you're going to want to put a little thing across there. Then you're going to want to get a half block, whatever one, doesn't matter which one. Going to put it on top of there and by there. There we go. That's part 1 done. Now for part 2, what you're going to want to do is going to want to put take away that block by there, put a repeater by there on the first setting, put some wool above that repeater, put wool 2 blocks above that, take away by there, button by there, redstone by there, mine 2 down here, redstone by there, block by there, sticky piston by there, and block on by there. Then you're just going to fill the rest in normally all the way up. If you get to here, you're going to make a 2 high entrance thing, and you're going to go all the way back down. And that's part 2 done. Now with part 3, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place sticky pistons 2 blocks away from where you've just built there, roughly by there, facing the direction you're in, so facing that way. Now definitely make sure that you place the first piston in this corner by here, the one closer to the button, not by there, by here, because it's extremely important, as this is the block that's going to go up, and if that one isn't by there and by there, the entire up mechanism won't work. And then it's going to do a diagonal pattern going upwards. There we go. Now make sure that the last one is on the same level as this block by here. There we go. That's part 3 done. In part 4, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place normal pistons facing upwards right in front of where you've placed the sticky pistons last time. Like so. Now that's part whatever it is done. Next what you're going to want to do is fill in the gaps in between these normal pistons with obsidian. Now it has to be obsidian because obsidian cannot be pushed by pistons. If you don't use obsidian, the contraption won't work. Now once you get to the top, you're just going to put some whatever material you want by there. And that's that part done. Next part is to go 2 blocks away from where you've done this block by here, and then make this a pillar all the way up to the top, round about here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fill in where the obsidian is by there. So you're just going to put this wall next to where the obsidian is. And the same on the other side. Right, that's that part done. Next what you're going to want to do is to mine a little hole by here, get your redstone out, make a little bit by there, and bring it over to here. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do a little thing like that, and do that all the way up to the top. There we go. Now when you did this, make sure that you've done it so then it's just below where the piston is on this side, so you're going into the piston. And now I'll do the same the other side. Now when I'm doing the other side, I'm going to do it completely, so without missing out the corner. There we go. Now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to get some glowstone and fill in the corners which I left open last time with that. Right, and that's that part done. For the next part, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get some redstone torches. You're going to want to place them on that block there. Now you're going to want to do that on all of the blocks by here. So on all the ones in between the 2 gaps, you're just going to put redstone torches all the way up, like so. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put whatever block you want, as long as it's a solid block and it can carry redstone going through it, such as stone or any normal block, above those torches which you just planted. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put redstone torches on those blocks, facing this way. And that's that part done. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get out your redstone dust, place some redstone by there, and then on this side you're going to want to place a normal piston on the first tick. Then you're going to do redstone again, normal piston on the first tick. Then it's going to alternate between the 2 all the way up. Like so. Then you're going to be doing something similar on the other side, so here. Wherever you've got redstone, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put a repeater there on the second setting. So you've got redstone there, repeater on the second setting. Whenever you don't have redstone and you have a repeater on the first setting, you're going to want to put a repeater on the first setting. Like so. And that's that part done. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put a repeater by there, and put that repeater on the highest it can go, so setting 4, or whatever it is, the highest setting it can go on. I mean, you're going to want to do that all the way up. Once you've done that, you're going to do the same, but on this side as well, so on the inside, the one going into the piston. And that's that part done. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to dig a little trench by here, 4 long, stretching all the way back to here. You're going to want to put 3 repeaters, 1, 2, 3, all on the first setting. Then you're going to replace that block with redstone, not redstone, glowstone. Put some redstone on the glowstone, put glowstone on the redstone, and continue doing that all the way up. Until you get to the top. Now when you're at the top, you put redstone on the glowstone there, just put redstone all across here, because you'll do that eventually, and then put whatever material you want on top by there, and put redstone going across there. And that's that part done. For the next part, on this side, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a little hole there, and do that in between all the things so you get a nice cross-hatching pattern. Like so. Then after you do that, you're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to replace the repeater facing this direction on the bottom one. And from there, you're going to have the repeaters alternate which way they're facing as you go up. Once you've done that, you'll then put a repeater on this block here, and then put redstone on the block next to it. When this repeater activates, you'll activate this redstone, but I'll activate that repeater. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to alternate between a repeater on the first setting and redstone by there as you go down. So that's going to be redstone, that's going to be repeater on the first setting, and that's going to be redstone, and so on. Once you've done that all the way down, then on this end, wherever you've got a repeater, you're going to want to have redstone, and whenever you've got redstone, you're going to want to have a repeater. And you're going to do that all the way up. Right, now once you've done that, you're going to go back over here and you're going to fill in these gaps here with redstone. And that's that part done. For the next part, we're going to be working on the red circuit, which will help bring everything down. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place whatever block you want sideways onto the torch, so you can clearly see the block the torch is powering. Once you've done that, you'll then want to put a repeater on the first setting going into the block that the torch is powering. Once you've done that all the way down, you're then going to want to do a cross diagonal bit to it just by there, all the way up. After you've done that, you'll do a similar thing but to the side here. Once you've done that, you'll do the same thing and then you'll do the same thing again. And then you'll do the same thing one more time. Now once you're at the top, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put one by there, and then one above by there. Then you're going to want to fill this whole column by here with redstone. Then after doing that, you'll fill the opposite column by here with redstone. Once you've done that, you'll then put repeaters going into the middle, and they're all going to be on the first setting. Right, now then you'll then just get the choice to decide how fast you want the elevator to move downwards. Now I recommend putting these on the third setting, all of these on the third setting, as I believe that's a suitable speed. If you want the elevator to go slightly slower, put them on the top setting, and if you want it to go slightly faster, put it on the second setting. Right, now once you've done that, what you're then going to be able to do is you're then going to have to go all the way up to the top here. Then you're going to want to put glowstone by there, and then put some blocks by there, have two repeaters by here, both of these being on the top setting, and have one repeater by there on the first setting. Put some redstone dust by there, and by there. Then you're going to put another block by here, put redstone dust by there and by there, go around here and place a button. Then for the final step, put glass in this open space by here, as this will stop you from being ejected from the elevator as you go up it. Ta-da! Your elevator should be done and ready for action. Simply hop in here, press the button, it'll take you up. Once you get to the top, that'll happen. Now when that pushes up, there is a way to stop that from pushing up. If you just replace that with glowstone and that with glowstone, then it should be that extra bit neat and it wouldn't pop up every time. As you can see, if you don't replace it with glowstone, then that will pop up like that. So glowstone makes it that extra bit neater. Anyway, this button will activate the down mechanism, when you can go down the elevator as you like. Well, hope you like it. Subscribe to the man who eats toast. That's me, haha. And I'll hope to see you next time on my next tutorial. Hope you enjoyed the most compact piston up or down elevator ever. See you next time.